Hi everyone, we're on the road to Astoria to fish the famous Buoy 10 fishery with Kyle Jones of Jones Sport Fishing and Northwest Fishing Reports member Luke Hatfield. It's going to be a lot of fun, so join us. You're watching Northwest Fishing Reports.
It's time for the Northwest Fishing Reports with Aaron Board, Mike Carey, and Rob Holman. Come along as we travel to hidden gems and fishing hotspots around the Northwest. You'll see a little of everything as we fish with top guides on their home waters and bring you the latest in tackle, tactics, and techniques to help you catch more fish.
Today we're taking on the infamous Buoy 10 salmon fishery at the mouth of the Columbia River. Then Mike explores Jameson Lake for fall trout.
Now, it's time to go fishing.
Presented by your Inland Northwest Toyota dealers and the Fishing Hole and Sports Shop.
Behind me is the boat launch here at Warrington on the Oregon side. 4 lanes, 5:30 in the morning, and all those lanes are busy with boats. I'm excited. We're gonna get the boat in the water. We're with Luke Hatfield. Rob, you guys are over there in Astoria with Kyle Jones. How's it going for you?
Hey Mike, we just got it on the boat with our good buddy Kyle Jones. It's crazy in Astoria too. We fought our way down to the launch here. Kyle keeps us sweat.
Yep.
It's a little more convenient.
A little bit.
So I was able to
fight the sea lion off here sometimes, but it's all right.
Right, we got some company competing to hear what we're saying here. But anyways, we're about ready to go fishing.
Yeah, we're gonna head out and do some fishing. Been a bunch. Buoy 10, bunch of kings around, so
I'm excited. Let's get going.
Time to go fishing.
We're pulling out of the harbor, Mike. We're going fishing at Buoy 10. And this morning we're joined by Miss Sarah Holman.
Let's introduce the members on Luke's boat today. Fishing with us are
John Hatfield,
James Glenn,
first mate. Hi, I'm Luke Hatfield. I'm the owner of the boat. I admin for the Northwest Fishing Reports Facebook site. If you haven't been out there, get out and check it out. We have lots of great reports, good sharing of information, and an overall fun place to hang out.
I'm Robbie Northwest Fishing Reports member.
We're out on location. As you can see in the background, we're near the checkerboard. That marks the bottom of Desmonda Sands, the sand spit that runs from the bridge down. That's right where the channel breaks off for the Washington side run that runs up by the rest stop and some of the shipwreck and other things you hear about. The other side follows the Oregon shore up to the bridge and up by the moored ships, another area that people go. We're primarily going to be fishing between the checkerboard and Owako first thing in the morning, and then we'll shift from sort of the checkerboard along the green can line of green buoy markers off of Hammond as the day progresses.
John, we're fishing the incoming tide, is that right?
Yes, the incoming tide, the low tide this morning was about 5:20. When I do my cut plug herring, I run about a 5-finger spacing between my hooks. I come through the short side with the first hook and plant it down near the tail so you don't get those tail nippers. Then the upper one comes across the backbone with the tip right at the front of the cut plug cut.
Rob, how are you doing over there with Kyle?
We're doing pretty good. I see that you just arrived right over my shoulder there. We're 2 for 5 this morning. We've got 1 in the box. We want let 1 go. Kyle's optimistic that we got a big push of fish coming in. And I'm hoping we get to watch you hook up.
Luke, we're running 5 lines today and no tangles. How do you do that?
All right, so I run my heaviest weights on the front rods. So in this case, we've got 12 ounces on the front rods.
Okay.
Then I go to 10 ounces on the other rods, which are also inside a little bit. And for today, we got a coho rod, if you will, that we're running on a deep 6 diver that's a little bit shallower that runs back in the middle. So when we make sharp turns, that won't cross our other lines as we maneuver the boat around.
And the other component to that. Here we go, fish on! Hurry up.
Yeah,
hurry up. This is a heavy fish, too.
Yeah.
Oh man, Buoy 10. We got a nice solid Chinook. Wow.
Okay, as you get a chance, Mike,
Yeah.
work yourself back about 4 steps. The
Oh, no, he's on.
He's on there. Keep going. He just came with us. Reel. He's not done yet. Reel and lift.
Wow, look at that.
That's a big fish.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Lift, Mike. Lift. Reel up a little bit more.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm still shaking. What a fish. Nice Chinook, and unfortunately came off right at the net. So that's fishing. We'll get the lines down and do it again.
So we're out here, and I looked over, and what did I see? Toby Wyatt, real-time fishing, right next to us. We just got to watch those guys put one in the boat. So another Northwest Fishing Report sponsor. And Kyle, you work with Toby.
I do on the Clearwater at home. I work for Toby around all my Clearwater trips.
So that's your Idaho Steelhead. And
Idaho Steelhead, all that stuff. Idaho Steelhead, Idaho Salmon. Yep, that's all who I work for. And then Toby's done a lot to help me out learning this fishery out here as well. So.
right on. Nice to see him out here.
It's good to have friends in low places.
25-35.
Luke, drop it 1.88.
Robbie, you got a fish.
Got a fish on.
Right.
Okay, Robbie.
A big fish.
It's a big fish!
Keep reeling. That's moving like we're doing. But you don't need to look at the fish. You just look at keeping the rod tip up and pressure on them, okay?
Okay.
When you look at the fish, the rod tip goes down and they get flatlined. Nothing that way. Keep the pressure on the rod.
Got it.
That rod tip is okay. Yeah, turn to the right a little bit. Keep reeling, reel all the way up, keep reeling. Don't put any slack in it.
It's all the way to the top. Ready, go. We're going to right. Alright, let's go.
Get your rod tip up and out that way and he'll come right where I want to go.
Relax.
Don't put any slack in. Keep the rod tip up and reel. Reel.
Up. Yeah! Wow, nice fish. Woo!
Now the decision. Let some line up, please. Double hook. He was pinned down.
That's how you catch a fish.
We can keep him.
There you go, Robbie. First fish in the boat.
No long arm there, buddy. That's a nice healthy fish.
Yeah,
It is.
Good job.
Look at that girth.
More Northwest Fishing Reports after the break. NorthwestFishingReports.com is the Northwest's largest fishing reports website, featuring well over 50,000 fishing reports, videos, articles, and more. All 100% free. Catch more fish with Northwest Fishing Reports. Let's get back into the action.
Reel. There he goes. Reel. That's cool.
I'm cranking, he's just not moving.
Try to surf over.
There we are. All right. That's a silver. Woohoo! This. Reel. Give me a fight, though.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Kyle, this one's giving her a pretty good fight.
It's a good fish here. Nice and steady. Coasting up here. Fast. Give me a big lift. Big lift right to me. Big lift. Got it. Nice job.
Nice fish. Good job, guys.
Nice work, Hillary.
You moving?
Yeah, see you guys up there.
We've moved from Buoy 10 to above the Astoria Bridge. Let's check in with Kyle Jones and see why he decided to make this move.
Kyle, why did you decide to move us up here?
Well, we rode most of the incoming tide down there off of Bilwaco, and at this point in the tide, we're right about it within it. Well, we're right about high tide, so we've been having a pretty good bite up here the last few days. So that was about over and done, and so it was kind of just time to move up here and see if we can get back on this pattern that we've been on the last few days.
Fish on! That's the big guy.
I need to get you to the middle. Up and out of here. Ah, there you got off. Get him, Gene.
Here he comes. He's coming in the net right now.
Okay.
Come on, fish. Perfect timing.
That's flipped.
Yep. Nice fish.
Come on, Sarah.
Woo-hoo! Came out.
That might be
I think that one will keep too.
Sorry, I got my.
Matter of fact, I know it'll keep. Hey! Nice job!
Alright. They've got all kinds of techniques out here at Buoy 10 and this Astoria area. Kyle does some stuff a little bit differently.
I'm fishing just like we do on the east side. I'm fishing with lead, with no dropper, to a 360 approach hole flasher and a super bait. That's how I've been getting all my fish this year. Came down here and thought if they'll bite it 500 miles from the ocean, they probably ought to bite it here. And just kept running my stuff, and it's been working.
Seen a little bit of everything out here today. Kyle's producing them with that setup right there. Good job, Sarah. Well, Mr. Carey, I know you're out here working a little bit still on this. Kyle just got us done.
Hold it right where that hand is.
Sarah got our last king.
Return all over here. Do that.
I know we were just going for bragging rights, but by my count, we've got 4 kings and a silver. That's 5 fish.
Plus 3 releases.
3, maybe 4 releases.
1, 2,
Nope,
2 kings, a silver release. Yeah, so that's 8.
8 in the boat. See how you do. Hey Kyle, let's turn the rest of the show over to Mike, who's still hunting around.
Exactly. They're still looking for some fish, so we're gonna go in and hang out. They can keep looking for fish.
Get some lunch, you know. And if guys want to come out here with you, they can find you at Northwest Fishing Reports. How else do they get a hold of you?
I write reports on northwestfishingreports.com regularly. You can get on my website at jonesportfishing.com and just follow our contacts on there, and that's the best way to get a hold of us.
Another awesome day, Kyle.
Awesome, buddy.
Thanks
I appreciate it. That was good.
Thanks for getting Sarah into her king and Hillary, and I want to thank the Toyota dealers of the Inland Northwest, the General Store of Spokane, all the rest of our sponsors, especially our guide sponsors like Kyle Jones and Jones Sport Fishing.
We are fishing right off of the dock just below the sawdust pile.
The sawdust pile, okay.
Right off of Hammond, outside of Hammond Marina. Oh, that's a nice fish, Mike. Real. Keep reeling. Start lifting.
Woo! Yeah! All right. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's a
nice one. Ooh.
That is a nice one. Yeah.
That's a big coho.
That's a big hook-nosed coho. It's clipped, so it's okay to keep. These guys are coming. Beautiful silvers.
Nice fish.
Nice, very nice
For
fish.
sure. Thank you, Luke. Thanks,
You're welcome.
James. Thanks, John. Guys, we've had a great day out here on Buoy 10 and exploring some of the areas around. Kyle and Rob's family did great on their boat as well. Again, thanks so much for taking us out.
You're welcome.
We'll see
My
you
pleasure.
guys. Yep. We'll see you guys on the water and online.
Woo! Buoy 10. That's a wrap.
It's tips and trips, new techniques and locations to expand your fishing horizons.
Hi everybody, Mike Carey with Northwest Fishing Reports. My wife Joanne and our 2 dogs are here on the upper Concanoli Lake. We're going to be product testing a new line from Arctic Fox trolling flies. Owner Dennis Pierce in California has been tying flies for quite a long time, and he's come out with a lineup of kokanee flies. So we're going to give them a test up here in Washington and see if the kokanee take a shining to them. Beautiful 14-inch kokanee caught on a white Arctic Fox trolling fly. You can see that hook's embedded nicely, and also you can see that he's hooked on the trailing hook on the treble, and that's a super sharp treble hook, a gamakatsu. Nice hookup. Fish on! So these flies are a little smaller than what you'll normally see for kokanee gear, and the hooks are a little smaller too, but Dennis ties them with a treble hook off of a wire leader, and I gotta say it works really well. We've lost very few fish today. So that's the fluorescent orange fly, and if you notice, the treble hook is firmly embedded on the side of the fish there. He is not going anywhere. For those of you that believe in color coordination, here's the perfect setup. I've got an orange Dodger, I've got an orange Arctic trolling fly with Chanel, and I've got orange corn. And I'll tell you what, it's been the hot lure today, so there's a nice setup to try out. Leader length is about 8 to 10 inches long. You wouldn't believe it looking around. We're just a few miles away from one of Washington's premier trout lakes. We're going to be fishing the fall season at Jameson Lake. So come on and join us and let's go fishing. Let him get tied out.
Feels pretty good. I'm hoping it's a big one. We'll see. But at least it's a fish.
Yeah. That's a old goat lure right there. We've already
Nice, beautiful fish.
Well everyone, it's a blustery late morning here on Jameson Lake. We've already caught a couple fish, lost a few fish. We're visiting with Julie Stilley of Jameson Lake Resort. Julie, thanks for taking us you're our guide on the lake today.
Well, I'm really glad to have you here today. I'm excited for this filming and to catch some fish. our customers have been catching a lot of 1 to 2 pounders this month. So yeah, the fishing has been very, very good.
And Jameson Lake is a split season lake. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Jameson Lake is open the last weekend of April, so the 4th weekend of the month. Then we're open until July 4th, and then it closes again until October. And investigating with the Department of Wildlife, it's that the lake is its deepest at 90 feet along the cliffs. And so when it gets really hot here, the fish, the meat can get a little soft.
Yeah. So it preserves the fishery, protects the fish.
Yes.
And come October 1st,
they're hungry.
Red hot fishing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh.
So you were telling us earlier that the Fish and Wildlife planted a bunch of little guys, and that would be one of these.
That would be one of those.
We're using no bait on our rigs. We're catching and releasing. We're gonna get some of those bigger fish.
Yeah, we are.
On this trip, so we'll show everyone.
There's a tagged fish in here, and we're looking for him.
$5,000?
$5,000.
Swimming around somewhere, folks. Jameson Lake is 457 acres. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife are managing it for trout only, so only species listed are trout and sculpin. Bucket biologists, stay away from this lake. It has the potential to have some really nice fish, and we've seen some pictures of beautiful 18 to 22 inch fish caught just the past few days, and that's what we're looking for. Culling through all these little guys to try to get some of those big trophy fish. That's what we're looking for right there. Oh! All right, here we go. This is definitely a keeper. Just switched up, took the Rapala off, and put a natural flatfish on in its place. Good fish. That's what we're looking for. Much better. Oh boy. All right, that's a better fish. 13 inch on a flatfish. Got a good one there, Robbie?
Yep. Feels like it. It's a nice fish. She's a keeper. Right on time. Finally got a big fish.
That doubled over the rod, didn't it?
Yep. That's the fish we're looking for. Give me a tag, a red tag.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
That beautiful fish. This is what fishing is in Lake Jameson.
That is the fish we were waiting for today.